Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play Hearthstone. Now I am going to go ahead and do a little tweaking here. I gotta get some stuff set up. My other computer is not set up at the moment, so it's gonna take me just a moment to get things set up. Yep. Okay. And then I need to scale, nope, transform. Stretch, fit to screen. There we go. All right, I want to get a game started here. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the audio and then full screen this puppy. Make sure you guys can see it okay. Looks like it. All right, so this deck ended up being a lot of fun, and I wanted to record this for this week's arena special stuff because it ended up being the best deck I've ever built. So this week you were able to choose 2 hero classes. I chose the priest with the paladin's summoning ability, and I built the deck off of a slight life gain and then priest and paladin control / passive creature buff. And we're just gonna go ahead and play a game. I got 4 wins to 2 losses, so I might lose this game and might not be able to play it anymore. But that being said, if I win it, you'll be able to see the fun aspects of playing a priest-paladin, if you can call it that. Priest-paladin? Paladist? I don't know. Priest-paladin sounds better. So gonna go ahead and I need to turn on the audio, I think. Let me double check here. Nope, audio's on. Desktop audio is set up. But let's see here. Settings, properties, device, Turtle Beach headset. Okay. There we go. Now you guys can hear everything properly. Looks good. Alright, so let's see here. Early life steal, I don't think. Let's see, what am I phasing here? Paladin. I think it's a priest-paladin too. Yes, it is. Okay, we're priest-paladin versus priest-paladin. I do not want that spell. I am tempted to keep that life steal, but I'm gonna throw it instead. I want it later game. I do want my 2 passive buffs, though. And it looks like this is not going to be an appealing opening hand. Automatically passing the turn. We're going to go ahead and do the same. Save that coin for when it really counts.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Okay. Cheat minion may or may not have spells that he's going to benefit that. Let's go ahead and coin out the weapon. That'll give us ability to buff. Next turn we'll drop our lifesteal, so we'll have a 4/4 lifesteal.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, he's going for mini creatures, just like I was anticipating. Let's go ahead.
Pain or suffering.
Okay, buff that. And let's go ahead,
By the
I
light.
think, and I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna hold off, see what he's got. 4 is the magic number for priest, so his shadow words will not kill it, which is really convenient for us. So he'll have to use other spells to wipe out my creature, and he's gonna go for the face instead, which is kind of convenient. Silence a minion. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and Protector of Argus.
Not on my
This. Divine Shield will help. And it did not deal damage, so he loses the lifesteal aspect of that. And we're also going to give this revive with 1 health, because that will resummon, return this to life. Okay, so it won't resummon, won't trigger this. But we will get it back with 1 life. It will give us a little bit of life steal. This one, let's see here. Enemy minion has taunt, gain charge. We're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to scare him a little bit. And we are only going to buff 1 creature, but we are getting a 5/5.
This is my responsibility.
Let's go ahead and throw this that way. And that there. So he's going to get 1. It did trigger it. Holy flipping cow. That should not have triggered, because I did not summon it. That's impressive. Okay. Okay, so we're buffing our 1 minion, which is all right. If he drops something with taunt, we have an advantage. But he is going to Shadow Word Death our buffer, which is okay. We did not get quite the economy out of it that we wanted, but we did end up getting the distraction out of it. He redirected some spell damage. So let's go ahead and let's buff our stealth hitting the field. And we don't want that. We're going to save that. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Let's go ahead and summon another recruit.
This is my responsibility.
Okay, 2-1 defender, so we're going to lose that, which is okay. Now the Divine Shield is going to protect us.
Job's done.
Stop us from getting that life gain out of that, which is unfortunate, and I think the balance of that was actually pretty poorly traded, because he can take it out. I will still get the life gain back out of it from him killing it, and he is going to attack my recruit as well. Now I did save this, which is really good, because that'll help get rid of a giant. And he has 4 cards, we have 4 cards. We're gonna go ahead and pass this. And let's go ahead and hit that, like so. And that in the face. Now, chances are good with being Paladin, he could buff his minion, but I'm not anticipating that so much. Okay, so he did get that. So I do have a way to take it out, though, because he's not gonna be able to handle my creature on the field. So he will lose his dragon, which is sad for him. And let's go ahead and see here. Charge lifesteal is going to be handy. So let's go ahead. Let's see here. We can lose our stealth. Or we can cast a spell. And I'm thinking I want to get rid of that dragon instead of dealing with potential issues.
By the light.
Let's see here. Two, 3 or less attack. Using that for a silver hand recruit when he only has 4 cards.
That minion already attacked. By the light. Not too quickly.
Let's go ahead and go to the face and just pass the turn. I could have gotten another silver hand recruit there, but yeah, that was kind of a bad call. I got a little antsy. So he's got a decent amount of cards. I'm staying at full health, which is nice. He's gonna do another recruit, it looks like. Okay, so he's using all his mana to get a giant. Okay, let's see here. Charge, let's see here. He's got 4. Let's get a 6/6 on the field. That'll get us 2 extra cards, which we can deal with that. We did get our Hammer of Wrath, which is gonna be nice. If he takes out our Hog, then we'll be able to Hammer of Wrath his minion and just otherwise he's probably gonna go to the face, which is alright. We can still restore 4 of that health, and if he summons a Silver Hand recruit, that'll be even better for us. Okay, he's going to attack me to the face.
Reporting
8,
for duty.
12. He's going to do that. Okay. So let's go ahead. Healing himself to 19. Okay. Cult Apothecary is where we want to go now.
Take your medicine.
Okay, that was really good. Now we do that. And we consecrate the field and take the advantage back. So, like I said, we have that priest and paladin control of the field, which is really nice. Unfortunately, he does have a lot more cards with me now than me. And he's gonna kill that guy. I will have a way to deal with his minion. I think. Let's see what we draw here. Deal 3 damage, draw a card. Hopefully that will help take care of it. See what we get. Oh! Oh, that will take care of it. It's +4/+4 and taunt. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that works. And deal that much damage. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Summon 3 Pterodactyls. Or copy a minion from your opponent's deck. That typically works better. He's got 3 cards. Let's go to the face and kind of even out that health level. We do stand a little bit better in favor. Let's see, turn 10, turn 10. I believe he went first, so we're pretty even right now. Okay, he is buffing his minion, which he's going to go to the face with it, which is okay. Destroy minion to the back. Okay, that can be dealt with. Now he does have this. He does have the magic word here, so let's go ahead and put that on the field. And let's gather a little bit extra oomph. Now we can give it +4/+4, which will have pretty high attack. Or I could summon 2 more taunts with lower health. Now he would be able to take this out, and his Stegaton. Let's go ahead and summon more minions with taunt. And let's just go ahead and summon that. Having 3 taunts to his 1, even though his is pretty strong, we should still be decently safe. We're both down to 3 cards. I have 11, he has 14, so he is... Okay, he's using up his cards, his spells. Okay, and 5 or more attack. Okay, so that did not take effect. Double minion's health. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead at 4 mana. +4/+4 on taunt. Let's see here. That'll be 5.
I must consider.
Let's go ahead and put it on this guy. And then buff its health really high.
Go away!
The battle!
Okay, so he does get his 2/6, but I have a 5/12 in the field and a 5/5. So we're pretty decently. He already used his hero transformation, which is really good because now he does not have that field wipe. Okay, he is buffing, casting. He's just pulling out those fireballs.
The light.
And yep, and he's gonna be killing creatures here. Excellent. Now I can Shadow Lord change his taunt, which is nice. Actually, I'm going to do his Divine Shield.
Go away!
And then we're gonna put both our cards onto the field. Now he is top decking, I am top decking, but I do have field dominance. So if he uses his hero power, then plays a card, then uses his hero power, he does have some pretty decent stuff going for him, which you'll be able to get rid of my my 6/1 now. But I still have major field dominance. Okay, so let's go ahead
I go.
and
Go
deal
away.
the damage. I have a decent spell.
Reporting for duty.
He's still top decking. 11 cards to 8 cards. Chances are good he's gonna have a little bit better stuff going for him. But I do have a pretty big card. Okay, this is pretty good.
Reporting for
Okay,
duty.
so I'm getting extra attack on the field, which is really nice. And if he plays something big, I can still wipe it out. And then I can just keep pinging him for damage. Now, chances are good he's going to target down my wolf. Ah, yes, of course. Okay, so let's see here. Denied. Ah, lucky duck.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, that had to go. Now, we will be playing this next turn, probably. He does have 2 fire owls, which means he probably will... Yep, he'll take down the wolf. And a 2/4. Buffing his minion. Keeps firing off that spell. He got really lucky to draw that legendary. Of course, I did get a legendary as well. Okay, he's still top decking the situation. Do I want the taunt? I don't want the taunt. I'm gonna go ahead and play out him. I have 5 cards left, which is gonna give me a little bit more field dominance right now. And I get, oh, a sea giant, nice. That's really nice. That is really, really nice. Okay, so you're gonna go for the face. And going for the face. No weapon, which he needed that earlier and he didn't get it. 5 or more attack, taunt. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw the taunt out on the field.
I'm not red.
And let's go to the face, all out. Now I think there's one more minion in my deck that I really want, but I don't think it's gonna help me at all. And that's the one. Yep, that was the one I figured would hit, but it's not gonna help me at all because I have no minions in hand. So, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna keep pinging the taunts. 13, 3, and he's done. Yeah, he's done.
Well played.
The deck really functions well. Ooh. Invasion minions have +1 attack. And let's just go ahead and have fun with this.
No. Reporting for duty.
Get all the experience you can possibly get, because the more cards and stuff you do per game, the more experience you get, from what I've been told. So, bump up that experience level. And that's the deck. We're gonna go ahead and go play it around again because I'm taking my time. And that's the most wins I have ever gotten in Arena before. Having this deck really worked out well. And so we're gonna go ahead and shoot for it again. If we can get 6 wins, that'll be halfway to the max amount of wins you can get in the Arena. I think 12 is the max you can get, but I'm not positive. Shrink that down. I want to check OBS, make sure everything's running good. Yep, everything's running great. There we go. Back up on the screen. Excellent.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
Okay, I did lose to a Malfurion deck the other day,
shall
so
bring
we'll see where this goes. No. No, and no. I don't like any of those starter cards. I want some of my buff cards in hand. That's a decent one. That one's decent. plus a coin. Yeah, we should be okay. I'm going second. We get a life steal. And he's giving me the opening start, which is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and put that on the field. We'll get the Divine Shield next turn. Unless I want to save it for the Grim Street Enforcer. We'll see where this is going. He's healing himself, which is, it's kind of early to, it's kind of early to be playing that, but let's go ahead and just play it cool. Okay, he's probably gonna kill that with his 2/3, but we're gonna be okay. If it draws the damage away from my hero, that's fine. That's what I want. Okay, playing a little bit of Death Rattle, passive healing. This could be a potentially bad deck to face. Okay, so we got both our Grim Street Enforcers, which is going to be really nice. So let's see here. Give a minion Divine Shield.
Not on my watch.
I would really like to get rid of this, and I'm going to save the coin for next turn. It's going to kill my Argent Protector. Okay, he's gaining health. 5 or more attack. I don't like this. He's summoning more minions. I'm gonna go ahead and... oh boy. I don't like where this is going. So I'm gonna taunt up really heavily.
To battle.
Don't like where this is going at all. He's probably going to be summoning more minions here, and he's gaining more health. He's only got 1 attack, which means I need a Shadow Word Pain. But I don't think I have more than 1 of those in my deck. Grim Street Enforcer would be really handy right now. Plus, we're going to be able to break through here. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we'll break through his,
By the light.
Alright, so we get our taunt back, which is nice. It's still a 5, so he's gonna kill it with his 1/2 most likely. And then the 5/4 will come to my face, which I can still Shadow Word Pain that after we're done, so we'll be fine. Actually, I'll probably Shadow Word Pain that. Yeah, let's Shadow Word Pain the big guy. And then we only have 3 mana left, so let's go ahead and hit that like that. We're gonna take the damage anyway, so I'd rather keep the field as clear as possible. I do have another 1/1, which is nice. Could be better, but it's nice. Next turn we'll play out a Grim Street Enforcer. Probably. Devour Mind. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and play this out.
Gotta pay up.
To battle.
And reduce the amount of cards that he has on field as much as possible. Now I'm buffing 2 of my minions, both of which are going to receive a lot of bonuses from being buffed. And he's not playing Priest, so he is going to clear my field though with a swipe, which is good. But I do have the extra buff now, so it's going to require him. Okay, he doesn't have taunt, but I am going to charge lifesteal that guy down because I do not want that guy on the field. He's Warlock, so I'm going to save that card there until later. And wait until he draws some more cards, hopefully. And I can play out my Grim Street Enforcer too, as well. He's got 8 mana, so he's definitely going to be able to play out cards each turn. We'll see where it goes.
Everyone has
Ooh,
a
okay. Okay, it's no biggie. Okay. So, lifesteal, handy. Let's go ahead and Grim Street Enforcer.
You gotta pay up.
And I'll save the life steal for later. I got 4. He's got 5. I'll go draw 2 cards with this for 3 mana that I won't be using elsewhere.
Job's done.
And I get some decent cards. It definitely gives me a little bit more board control. I ain't got a 6/6 charge with, if he has something with taunt, I can deal a lot of damage to it. But he is going to take out the Grimstreet Enforcer this turn. It's almost guaranteed. Yep. Taking it down. And he's going to put the 4 to my face, which is okay. He loses his minion. Another 2/2, which is totally reasonable. Lifesteal. So this is a good time to consecrate the field. And... yes, it's a good time to consecrate the field, and simply because next turn I can play that if I want it. Okay, this is going to encourage him to hit my lifesteal with his minion, but he might also choose to get as much value out of it as possible. And yep, it did work. It drew the damage away from me and healed me at the same time. What he really should have done is hit me in the face. And he has a taunt, which now I have an advantage. I have a big advantage. So I can stealth, which is really handy. And I can Spike Ridge Hog, which is going to really catch him by surprise for sure. And so now I have some real field dominance, and my life is equal to his. So next turn, I can hit him for a potential 12 damage, which will put him at 11. And I also have the potential to, yep, he gets a Spreading Plague, which is nice. The Sea Giant is going to be super cheap next turn, which means I can thank him. And then, let's see here. Let's discover a card.
Fresh from Kazakis.
I don't have a Cthulhu. Draw a card, deal 4 damage to a minion. It's always better to do that. Let's go ahead and drop the Sea Giant. Deal 4 damage to a minion.
The battle! The battle!
And then we'll stealth him in the face. And then we'll summon that. Which means we will, or we should be able to wipe out his 2 taunts next turn. We're still at decent health rates. Plus, I have the ability to refill my hand with a lot of his cards. I can refill my hand with 6 of his cards next turn. Okay, so he is wiping the field, including himself, and taking damage for it. So, that being said, I have a 6/3. Let's go ahead and draw cards from his deck. Let's see here. Summon 7 1/1 whips, or give your minions +2/+2. Or you give your minions +1/+1. Let's see here. That's pretty decent. Let's go ahead and drop the 6/3. And then next turn, we'll summon our Wisps and mark the Lotus on them, which will be pretty handy. Actually, I might want to Starfall that guy. Yeah, I think I'll Starfall that guy and then hold off, because then I can draw cards from his class again. Thief Priest is so much fun to play. Deal 5 damage to a minion. Alright, so Living Mana. Oh! Okay, so Living Mana and Mark of the Lotus is going to be really good. I got 2 of them. So 5, 6, 7. I am going to have... I'm going to have a whole bunch of 4/4s on the field. This is OP. If he gets that combo in his deck, it's going to be nasty. Okay, so he lost the Divine Shield Call on that. So let's go ahead and Living Mana. Mark the Lotus. mark the Lotus,
Job's done.
and pass the turn. So I have
Almost out of cards.
I have a board of
Spectacular.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a great combo. 3, and does he have the damage? Oh! And, okay, so I need to definitely... Oh, well played, well played.
Well played.
Yep, that was it. So sad. That was so close. Almost had it, except for he was able to wipe out. So let's see what we get out of this. This is the first time I've gotten 5 wins in a single game before. So let's see what we get out of it. This is going to be pretty exciting. 3 boxes. Defender Vargas, big whoopee. Card pack, okay. 60 gold, okay, decent. Let's go ahead and open that pack, see what we get. Anything good? Nope. It's okay. Still, to be able to record 5 wins to 3 losses, that's pretty good, and I almost had that last one. So, that being said, thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you enjoyed watching that deck. The concept of Thief Priest right now is one of the ones that I hate the most, but playing it can also be really, really beneficial, because you can add extra cards to your hand. Let's see what we got going here. Why is it still glowing? I do have the mana to do it again, too. That could be really interesting. But, or the gold. I might end up doing that. But thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, FYI to those of you who check into my channel regularly, I am not going to be live streaming probably for the next couple of days for sure, because I am moving to an area where it's going to be very hard to live stream because of the amount of cell phone signal I get, and the fact that cell phones really do not have the upload speed for a live stream. So I will have to take a little while to find a place where I can go and, you know, find a decent Wi-Fi connection that I can upload at. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you hopefully within a week. Have a good one.